Thomas Lyons, reps on TV here at York Hall Bethnal Green. Just seen Amar Kayani get the win.
Yeah.
Big performance, bro.
Yeah.
How would you assess tonight?
I mean, it was good. I mean, this first round, my first round was always a bit slow, just trying to feel myself out a little bit. But you know what? From early on, I was too keen on stopping him. So I stopped boxing. I started looking for the big right hand, the big left hooks. And then at the end of the first round, I come back to my corner. My coach said to me, "You're gonna fucking lose the fight if you box like this." And you know what? You're gonna lose to a journeyman. So obviously, I switched up the technique a little bit, with my game plan a little bit, and I started boxing him more. I didn't. You know, when I got the right hand, I wasn't looking for the knockout. I was trying to keep him at bay a little bit. But the first time I hit him, he just went down. I'm not gonna lie. After the first time he went down, I thought I'm gonna stop him.
Yeah.
So I went looking for a bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm my own biggest critic. So I mean, it was a good performance, but by no means was it my best performance. So at the end of the day, stop is to stop. There's not many people stop him. But if I could do it again, maybe I'd box him a bit more technically.
Yeah. Was there a bit of eagerness there to get that? You know, when you were judging that distance, you were popping out your jab, keeping. You know, naturally on paper, the bloke was quite a durable character, but obviously with your skill set and stuff, did you feel like you had to be a bit patient there? Use the jab variation, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are gonna be surprised if they do boxing, because every time I jabbed, he kind of threw similar time, because he knew I'm a bit quicker than him. So when I jabbed him, he kind of threw to the body and head at the exact same time. And then after a while, I knew when he throws, he comes forward. He comes forward with his shots. So then I just walked him into the right hand. So like the first knockdown, I caught with the right hand. The second one, he threw jab to the body, right hand over the top. I come back, caught with the right hand.
Yeah.
So then I kind of judged him out. He's gonna walk into the shots. But yeah, man, it was a good victory, second of many, man. So.
Yeah, obviously boxing runs in the family, so
yeah,
you know a lot of expectations on your shoulders. But I mean, in terms of like blocking all that out, you know, keeping the guys close to you, the guys that train with you every day, your management, your training. How much potential do you feel like you've relieved over these kind of past 6 to 12 months that you can push on now for a good 2020?
I mean, these first two fights are just the learning fights. That one especially, I learned a lot from that fight. I mean, I learned a lot from my debut. This fight, I know I've got power to hurt people like, what was that, like middleweight. So, I know, man, I'm not even a natural like middleweight, I'm a bit lighter.
You're not calling out no Charlo's herds yet, nah?
Do you know what? If Buddy Jack wants to fight, no, I'm not going to call it anyone yet, man. Just the beginning.
Yeah,
we've got a long way ahead of us, man. We're not going to jump ship.
That's it, man. And obviously, just from like your performance in general, are you quite pleased? Any positives you could kind of?
I mean, yeah, I took a lot of positives away. I know I've got power. My coach always said to me, we could punch in harder. We cannot stop these boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a bit more satisfying when you stop a journey, because they get punched so much. When you stop another prospect, I mean, they haven't been hit that hard before, but these guys get hit this hard week in and week out. So hitting someone that hard and them going down, I think you get a bit more confidence from it.
Yeah. What adaptations have you made from the sort of amateur transition to the pro ranks now?
Oh, just we're working on the power now.
Yeah.
My S&C coach, with my boxing coach Tom, we worked on a lot of just turning into our shots. We work on the power bag more. We go to the body a lot more. I didn't get to display my body work today because the guy he was keeping his range quite well, and he was starting downstairs. So every time he was starting downstairs, I thought there's no point in me throwing a body shot because he's going to try to counter my head. Yeah. What he was doing, his third shot, he was running like though. He was missing the first one, his third, he was just kind of leaning into it. It wasn't even hitting me because I was leaning back at the same time, it was kind of touching me a little bit. But yeah, overall it's not a bad performance. Going to get stronger and stronger. Yeah,
do you feel like your style's accustomed to that sort of sitting down on your shots, putting that power, the leverage you're getting from these shots that you're throwing? Do you feel like your opponent's going to feel the force?
Definitely. I think if anyone gets caught with their right hand with them little gloves on, I think they're going to feel it, man. I'm not just boosting myself too much, but I think if you get caught with the right hand, they're going to feel it. Yeah.
One question I want to ask you before we go, obviously I know you want to enjoy your evening with the guys. Deontay Wilder came out with a bizarre comment about the suit, £40 added onto his walkout gown. I suppose I've been asking everyone in it, so I got to get some viewpoint. What do you feel? What did you make of that comment?
No, do you know what? Everyone needs an excuse in it. Everyone needs an excuse why they lost. That was his excuse. I don't think he made a difference. I mean, I'm sure they were saying he was training with a £40 vest on his whole camp.
Yeah.
I think they said he was training with a heavy vest on, so that was nothing like. It was just an excuse. I mean, he couldn't think of nothing else. He should have said he just like lost his balance when he got hit in the air, but shit excuse for that.
Yeah, mate, God bless you. I want you to enjoy your evening, and we'll look forward to seeing you again in the pro ranks.
Definitely.
You want to shout out your social media? I see the Kayani camp.
Yeah, Kayani camp on Instagram, Kayani camp on Facebook, Kayani Amar on Instagram, and Amar Kayani boxing on Facebook. Also, shout out to my coach. His social medias, my S&C coach, his social medias. You know, I don't know your social media, so you might as well plug yourself.
Tom, you want to jump in for a few minutes just to give your words?
Cool. How's it going, bud?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, sweet, mate. Good to see you again.
Talk to me about Amar's performance tonight.
Again, like he said, he's his own critic. So I'm going to be really honest. I try and stay in my lane when it comes to boxing. I'm a strength and conditioning coach, and I'm not going to say I know masses about boxing. But from my own critics, I just wanted to see more than jab in that first round. Because to me, if you can't land the jab, you're not going to land the second shot.
Yeah.
So if you miss the jab, you shouldn't even throw the second shot, for example. So these are just the basics from what I know. And so boxing's not really my thing, but from what I was watching, just wanted to see him use that jab a little bit more, throw off that jab off that first round. But then his confidence gained once he got that nice knockdown in the second round, and then it was good to just see him utilise some of that power we've been working obviously over the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks in this camp. But again, like it's great to have the win. The win is all that matters. But again, he wanted the stoppage. He got the stoppage. I'm just happy for him. So it was a good performance in the end. Just a bit rushed at the beginning. That was all. Just a bit rushed. Got a bit excited. It's early doors.
Is that sort of maturing as a fighter? The
100%.
efficiency.
As I said, it's early doors. It's his second pro fight. He's gonna become a great champion. It's just gonna take a lot of time, as it does, to build into the pro ranks. And as I said, he's fighting. That's 2 good journeymen, in my opinion. Jordan, I don't know the other guy's name, but they're 2 strong journeymen. And when you're listening to him, he's had 22 pro fights. Yeah, that's not like Jordan, who's had 100, nearly 200 pro fights, but he's been in the ring 20 more times than Amars, for example. So it's good. It's great experience. He got what he wanted. He got the stoppage. We got the W. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, I know short night Amar, but I do recall when Jordan fought Josh Adewale in his second fight, and the same sort of thing was kind of being relayed to their camp. You know, he's durable, he's going to try and make things hard, and it's kind of, I suppose, your duty in a way to negate that and get the best out of the efficiency of his work. Do you feel like he produced that efficiency tonight in the sort of second, third rounds?
After that first round, I think he relaxed a bit more. I think he wanted that stoppage. I think tonight, I think he knew he was going to get it. I think he knew he was going to get it. He knows he's got the skill. He knows he's got the power. He knows he's got what it takes. But it's more the case of, I'm a big believer in finding that shot, relaxing, and it's easy to say that when you're stood on the corner of the ring.
Yeah.
When you're in the ring and you get a bit excited and you see the opportunity, or you think you see an opportunity, you're going to jump on it, and that's exactly what he did. And he got his time, and it came. And that sometimes it sounds like it's a short fight. 4 rounds sounds like a short fight, which technically it is, but you've still got 12 minutes. 12 minutes in the ring is a long time. So it was just great to see him. Great to see him getting the win. And I said that's all that matters. We got the win. Moving on. And that's it. We'll keep pressing forward.
Amar, any final words from you?
You know, only what Stu's got to say. I want to
jump in, brother. We'll get a team photo. Get all the champs in.
I'm just happy after a pretty ordinary first round by his standards, if truth be told. I think, you know, the noise again in the arena was so big. I mean, who could not get nervous with that kind of noise behind you? It was absolutely brilliant support. Again, we'd like to thank all the crowd, by the way, for coming out, because that was brilliant. But once he found his range, once he got his jab established, like what Tom was saying, you've got to get the jab established because that controls the distance, stops the movement. But as soon as Matey felt his power, and I've been saying it for a long time now, that he has got power. He can hit. He can really hit. He's starting to be a hurtful puncher now. He's sitting down and he shots a little bit. As you saw tonight, because not many kids stop that kid tonight.
Yeah, true.
And that's about all I can say, is not many kids stop him and Amars.
Yeah.
So therefore, you can only be anything but happy, eh? Well done.
Big shout out to everyone that bought a ticket. I mean, I wasn't trying to look for the knockout, but when you got like 200 people in there again.
Fucking electrified inside there.
I mean, the debut I had 3 something, and now I've got 200 again, and you know, you want to turn up for them because they make the effort coming down all the way from Slough, it's an hour and a half. Big shout out to everyone else that boxed today. My good friend Ali Malik boxed. Josh Adewale boxed today, good luck to him. And who's boxed? And Akim Fia's boxed today as well. So good luck to them 3, man.
Yeah, 100% relay that message.
I don't know the result of any of the fights yet, so I'm going to check them out. But you know, best of luck.
That's it, man. But anyway, I want to touch on that. The fan base, obviously, you know, a lot of fans come out to support you. Kind of reminiscent of the young Naz when he was coming in there, you know, flamboyant. Yeah. Got the fans sort of stuck to him, you know, drawn in a different crowd, different demographic. Yeah. What separates you from the rest out there?
Do you know what? Normally I do come in a bit more flamboyant, but today I was too eager, because I heard the noise. I thought I'm going to land that right hand. So I knew he was going to land at some point because he was moving away from the jab, but he was keeping his head straight for the straight right. So normally I box a bit more slick. I kind of touch it, moving for the screw shots, as you can watch from my first fight. But this one I was too adamant to land a big right hand. But yeah, I mean, I've got a very good following from Slough, my friend in East London, Wickham, literally Wokingham.
Yeah.
everywhere there, we've got a lot of people coming down. I think we did close to 200 or maybe over 200. And then last fight we did 350. Hopefully the next fight's going to be even bigger, and it's going to build from there, man.
100%. Top man, I appreciate the time. Tom, again, as always, respect to you lot, and good luck for the rest of the year.
Bless, bro.
Top man, cheers.